Okay, today I will be diagnostic some communication lines here on this 99 Dodge Grand Caravan. So we have no communication to body control module, no communication to the instrumental cluster and transmission, and we have some communication codes here for lines. I'm gonna try to diagnose step by step, following the manufacturer's recommendation, like checking on the code what's the description and how the system works, what we expect to find. Okay, now I'm gonna go and check for codes. Let's see what happened here. Engine, automatic transmission, okay, we're checking for codes, code only, and I have P1695, no body bus message. Okay, back and check transmission, testing the CCD bus correctly. It's checking for the connection there of the correctly collision detention, they call CCD bus, so which is can communication high and low. Okay, let me see, anti-lock brakes. No communication. Go to the body control module. Body control module. No communication. Instrument mechanical gauges. Codes. Waiting for model to communicate with the scanner. No communication. Okay, we're gonna move to the next step. Okay, so we're gonna proceed to get information about this code, how to test and know how the system works. So this is gonna be a 99 Dodge Grand Caravan. Where's that one? Grand Caravan, front wheel drive. Got 3.8 engine. And then we're gonna go to diagnostic all trouble codes, and I have the P17. I'll go to the P1695, 1695 right here, and then to get some information here, test. Let me see, 750 test action. Okay, start here, ignition, erase trouble code. Will be no. I don't have message from the body control module at the beginning. Ignition off. Disconnect the PCM connector. Disconnect the BCM connector. No check connectors. Clean repairs necessary. Using an ohm meter. Well, this is unnecessarily. Repair CCD bus. Ignition switch off. Disconnect the PCM connector. Disconnect the BCM connector. Check connectors. Clean repairs necessary. The 760. Oh, nothing helpful there. Ignition on with engine not running. Replace BCM. Look at this. What did I say? Ignition on with engine not running. With a DVR, select BCM. Does the DVR display show no response? Yes, I got no response. Replace the BCM. Come on. Tell me how to test. If there are no potential causes remaining, the PCM is assumed to defective view or repair option. replace the PCM. So they want me to replace the body control model and replace the PCM following the manufacturer's troubleshoot tree, using the schematic, a guide wire connector where the problem, repair wires necessary. Test complete. This is not test, this is telling me to replace component. I wanted to know how they control the cane. What was good, was bad, Let me go to other code, P1716. Bus communication with engine model. Possible causes checking symptom pause low battery voltage. PCM communication with TCM defective intermediate. Okay, let me go here through this one. See if we get something good information about this one here. Check global trip counter. Yeah, we have code. Yes. Go through 330. Disconnect the powertrain control module. Check connectors. Clean repairs necessary. Connect a jumper wire between CC positive and ground. Short to ground. Got no communication. No. Repair. I had no. My answer was no. Repair circuit. Connect a jumper wire between CC negative cavity and ground with the DVR connected distance. Does the DVR indicate a post short? I'm gonna say no. I don't have short. I don't have open. I have no communication. Okay. Inspect the following for push out terminal and flare connection: engine ground to TCM grounds pin 53 and 57. TCM battery pin 6. I will have find all of these there. No, go to 33. The next one. What was it? 333. 333. Did the trunk axle function properly during the road test? No. Go to 334. Check the battery voltage with a voltage. Well, this is just getting us lost. No testing communication for the lines. So normally what I'm doing is going to, well, from experience I know this pretty much because they are not saying how to do this. So normally what we have to do is, what I know from experience is I'm gonna go to communicating data lines. Okay, so why did I go to the instrumental cluster? From experience, and also the customer told me while driving they saw all the gauges went down during the driving. The checking light or service engine light came on, and then it came back to normal. So they have emission test is coming up, so I'm doing the repair for that too. But however, we have here all the computers, and as we can see they are spliced. I will be checking on pin 3. What is on pin 3? See, we are here, right here. All these computers are attached to pin 3. So this is gonna be CCD bus positive. They call Ken High on other vehicle. Chrysler core like some weird name there. How do I call to this one? 1695. I think they call some weird name they call it. It's CAN communication anyway. So here is the DLC connector, the 6-pin connector. So I'll be plugging in here we are expecting on a good system 2.5 volts when the system is at rest. With no communication, with a voltmeter, with scope, we have to see it about 2.5 to 3.5 on this one. And then if any of the computers connected to this is giving any issue, it will bring down the whole system because they are attached all together. So we have here what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one should be there too. 7, 8, 9 computers attached. Any of those could be causing the problem. So we have no communication with transmission control module. We have no communication with the anti-lag brake system, instrumental cluster, no, also with the airbag. I didn't go on that one, but we don't have communication with that one too. And the instrumental cluster, where is my, oh, here is my cluster. Okay, so I'm suspecting about the cluster at this point because of experience. I have fixed this before, and also because the clue here the customer told me those drop. Nothing on the troubleshoot code from the manufacturer is telling us how to test this system, and I'm gonna test and knowing how the system works because I'm expecting a good system here. 2.5 volts, and on the 11, which is low, we'll take those away now. Okay, so these are spliced here, we can see. Okay, low here, right here. Okay, instrumental cluster. So good system, we're expecting 2.5 here and 2.5 here. This one is can low, this one should go to 1.5 with communication. When it is communicating, sending a message, talking the module each other. And if it is shorted to ground, we will see here 0 volts or something like that. Same thing here. If it is shorted to power, it will be higher than 2.5. Nothing else in the system has 2.5. That's the idea here behind this, because if they go shorter, they go to 0. If they go higher to any, is shorted to power. So this one, these wires, I'm expecting 2.5, 2.5. That is what I'm expecting. If I don't get those voltage, I gotta start wiggling stuff or disconnecting, unplugging computer, or disconnecting fuses, connectors, and while we're monitoring right here on the DLC connector here, 3 and 11, the voltage, and see the voltage come back. So we're gonna start a test now. So this is when I got no communication on the control area network. See, 8.3 volt. Both you have on the CCA, crisis control bus, crisis control diagnostic bus they call. That you have 5 volts. And you see we have 8.3, 8.35. So at this point, we have no communication with some of the scan tool. I'm connected here. Get the wiring diagram. Right now I'm connected at pin 3. Right here. So that will be the high. And also I'm connected at the pin 11. If we follow that one, you can see pin 11 is coming to AC heater, supply here, and airbag control module, instrumental cluster right here, and body control module, anti-lag brake system. So we have like 9 computers hooked up to this. Yeah, there are 9. So I can see here 9 computers, data lines. Okay, so I have no communication with the scan tools to them for Let's show the reason why. I'm here connected to pin 11 on the DLC connector and the pin 3 on the bottom for the scope. Okay, now I have 5.9 and 6.1. So those should be 2.5, 2.5. Can height should go to about 3.5, and can load should go to about 1.5. So at this point, we can see I'll tap on the cluster. See the gauges when they come out, they start working. See, I got now my voltage back to the 2.5, and we can see my gauges are working. Right now I will have communication with the scan tools. Well, I wasn't having communication with the body control module. Airbag message not received, electronic trunk axle message not received, single board, engine control distant pull message not received. Which you go back, instrumental cluster. Cause, no cause, go back and show you in that one we lose everything, but we had no not like a good information how to troubleshoot this code. I'm playing with the instrumental cluster here, the board, pushing on the board. See what we got there? Now we have no communication. Okay, I'll remove the the cluster now and find out if I can fix the board. Maybe any solder crack there, anything like that. Yeah, 7 point something bolts. So I am removing it. So here is where the plug, the connector goes. I'm going to try to find some cracks. I found one already here, right here. I don't know, yeah, the camera is gonna show up there. Yeah, right there I see one, so I'll try to solder that one. Hope that one fix it. Got the whole cluster unit out. Okay, I'm welding here the junction here for the socket, so I'm pretty much done right now.